Hey guys, so it seems like more and more people have been using VPNs from home, either because their boss is requiring them to use one, or maybe they're a student and their school is having them use one. So I figured, why not review this week? Why do you need a VPN? VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. Let's take a look at this beautifully drawn diagram of your standard network. OMG, it's like a piece of art. Anyway, so let's do the IP address like your home address, except it consists of just numbers so that a computer can be able to interpret it. Every device browsing the internet has an IP address. So for example, your laptop has an IP address, and your phone would have a different IP address. You might not be used to seeing IP addresses, but that's because what you're seeing instead is the domain name, and that is linked to the IP address. The IP address uniquely identifies your device on the internet. So let's think about when you are visiting a website like Google. What's happening is you connect to a remote server by its IP address, and your computer sends its own IP address to the server so that the server can send the data back to you. When it comes to a VPN creates a special connection called a tunnel. That tunnel forwards all your internet traffic to a different location, like your workplace or your school. Because the VPN is forwarding your traffic, your local computer traffic appears to come from the workplace or the school instead. You can view network forwarding as similar to when you leave a forwarding address with the post office. So aside from forwarding your internet traffic, the VPN can also allow you to access protected resources specific to your company or your school. Keep in mind that the VPN provider, like your boss, can log and view your internet traffic while you are connected. So don't do anything you wouldn't want your boss to see. A VPN will generally provide strong encryption between your computer and the VPN server. But because the VPN server must decrypt your traffic to forward it, it does not provide greater security between you and the wider internet. Some friends have asked me if they should be using a VPN. Here are some reasons you may want or not want to use one. Go ahead and use a VPN if it's required by your employer or school. Or if you're using a foreign or unknown network, like public Wi-Fi that shouldn't be trusted. Or to obscure your IP address. This can be useful for getting around region blocking with streaming services like Netflix. Don't use a VPN from your employer for personal use, unless you want them to see what you're looking at.